play. Let's play, baby. The blood in my veins runs ice cold. And clutch is number 23. Wherever I go, that's the main event. I'm used to all eyes on me. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Now that I'm finally here, ain't nothing about this fake. It's the real thing.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Chicago Cubs and the Houston Astros. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Garrett Cole is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Almora.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
First pitch, 7-11.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to White at first, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. The Cubs 0, the Astros coming to bat. This is Major League Baseball on the show. John Lester gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Digging in, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Michael Brantley.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2. I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Bryant is over to take a look. Here he comes again, 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to play it is Zobrist. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Standing in, Josh Reddick. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. His past history against John Lester, he's only 2 for 10. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Slow grounder to first. Rizzo fields it cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
At the plate, Jose Altuve looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3 and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Javier Baez, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Pitch on the way. And there's a base hit on the line.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Now the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 2-1 home. This ball will be chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. Now a ground ball for Altuve could be 2. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play. And I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck or maybe he just lost the grip. But the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Kyle Schwarber. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Baez over at second. Contreras at first with no outs. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The second base.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving. When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken on the inner half for a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Three and one.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brentwood is there. Let's see if they try it. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Line towards center field. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Coming to the plate now, David Bodie. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Up next for the Cubs.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Two men on, 2 out, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
1-0, here it is. A ball and a strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Popped up. White is there, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits, 2 costly errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. No balls and 1 strike. Ground ball sent, and this is off the second base bag, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Correa gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line, and foul. Ready with another 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third, and he is in there.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Tyler White will bat next. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz.
Stepping up to the plate, Aledmys Diaz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Lester sets 1-1 on its way. And he takes a cold strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist is there on to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They trail things here 2-0. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. One strike now from Cole. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
2-1.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one, it's way above the strike zone. The 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and into bat next the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First delivery to him on the way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. One and one. Baez, the runner at first with two gone. Two and one.
Count is 2 and 1.
Runners off for second. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Marisnick is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. At the plate, Jake Marisnick as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here's Zobrist now at second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Here's Michael Brantley as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Off is Marisnick. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as they'll just hang on to it. The 0-1 delivery. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is fouled at the plate. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-2. And he'll fight to stay alive here as this is reached for and fouled away. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Marisnik blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's in there. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Now batting.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Ground ball left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. Both teams gobbling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Lester ready, the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And that's in there. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at 3rd. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Reddick at 3rd. Altuve at 2nd. Correa at 1st. 1 gone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber moves over. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from 3rd tags up. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Digging in to try it again, Robinson Chirinos. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Looking to minimize the damage here. 0-1 the count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. One and 1 to Chirinos.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Ready with the 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone. Three and 0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Here it is, the 3-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch, and it's fouled away. And this one's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. 4th home run for him on the season, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now into the box now, David Bodie. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Stepping into the box, Albert Almora. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit back up the middle. On to White at first, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-2 Chicago. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in for Houston, Tyler White. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now back, the designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz.
Digging in, Aledmys Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. There's Baez. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 6, Jake Brisnet.
Stepping into the box, Jake Marisnick. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Marisnick isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Josh Reddick is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Jose Altuve, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. He's set. The 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Well, right back at Lester on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 4 and the Astros 3. So striding in, Chris Bryant. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line. I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Too high, 1-0. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Marisnik. Gone into the deck seats in center. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo, number 197 in his career, and it's now 5-3.
Well, in most parks, there's usually a spot down the line or somewhere else where you can get a cheapy home run. But he knocked this one out of the deepest part of the park. There's nothing cheap about that one.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez. Fouled away. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. One strike now from Cole. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. In for strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher, Wilson Contreras. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Reddick is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Middle of the night at Minute Maid Park. It's now 5-3 Chicago. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Carlos Correa.
Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Kept his balance on a nasty breaking ball. His hand stayed back, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Now to the plate, Alex Bregman, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. From the stretch. In there, no balls and a strike. line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And he's safe. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. And they're runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Striding in once again, Tyler White, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. Bregman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Aledmys.
Digging in once again, Aledmys Diaz. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. He's set. The 0-1. And misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 5 and the Astros 4. Wade Miley will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 20, Wade Miley.
So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a called strike 1. Miley features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Jason Hayward will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Bodie. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it 7-4.
A good job of hitting right there, D. A runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Into the box, Albert Almora. He swings and grounds it to short. Step on the bag for one. Relay to White, the double play, and the inning comes to a close. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Cubbies are in front 7-4. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jake Marisnick. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
One on its way from Lester. Outside, 2-1.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. From the stretch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Here it comes on 1-1. This is flared out towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Striding in, Carlos Correa. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Lester sets. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it 7-5 now.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
So striding forward now, Alex Bregman. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Reddick on second. Correa at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit sharply toward the right side. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We're through 6 full. Cubs lead it 7-5. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ryan Presley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
So stepping in, Chris Bryant. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Chris Bryant.
He's set and the pitch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. I'm set with the 0-1. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And that two-base tag is there. He's out at second base.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A strike to Contreras, and it's there's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They're still up 7-5. Digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Randy Rosario will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 47, Randy Rosario.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Rosario, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it, and that's out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now in the box, Tyler White. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Tyler White becomes out number 2 this inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Baez ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 7-5. Joe Smith will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Joe Smith.
Next, Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Kyle Schwarber.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Smith, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. And you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Ball.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. Swing and a liner. but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-0. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Standing in, David Bodie. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Hayward is off at first with 2 away. Down and away, ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 7-5. Ready once again, Jake Marisnick. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
And the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Brantley. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Almora. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2, 7-5. Hector Rondon enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Rondon.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Albert Almora. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Albert Almora.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he takes strike 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
In now, Chris Bryant. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Settling under it is Marisnik for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Brantley on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still up 7-5. Into the box, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Brandon Morrow comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Chicago Cubs, number 15, Brandon Morrow.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. He's set. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
In now, Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Here comes Morrow now on 2-0. And here's a slider for a called strike. Altuve over at second. Correa on at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. The second for one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson.
Ready for another shot now. Robinson Chirinos. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
And now with first and third, one out, a lot can happen here. This at bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Hit high and deep to left field. Schwarber has room, and he brings it in on the warning track. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping up now, Tyler White. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Last strike now for Houston. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. John Lester earns win number 4 on the season. Brandon Morrow wraps it up for the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the fun.